One of the longest discussions in the history of cinema concerns the ending of James Cameron's epic film Titanic from 97th year. The film ends with a tragic scene in which Jack, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, sacrifices himself in the icy waters of the Atlantic so that his beloved Rose, played by Kate Winslet, could survive on a makeshift raft made from a floating door. After the release of the film, arguments appeared that the door was large enough to hold both of them. At the beginning of 2023 year, National Geographic released a special documentary featuring Cameron, in which a scientific study was conducted on the possibility of survival on the door. To test various theories, Cameron hired two stunt performers with height and weight close to DiCaprio and Winslet's parameters during filming and recreated the raft scene in a pool. The results of the experiment showed that joint survival was practically impossible, except for one extremely unlikely scenario based on a combination of many factors. 3 years later, approaching the completion of work on the film Avatar: Fire and Ash, Cameron stated that he would no longer discuss the ending of Titanic. He explained that if Jack somehow had been an expert in hypothermia and knew all the scientific data from the beginning of the 19th century, theoretically he could have survived, but in practice it was impossible. Titanic remains one of the largest films of all time, with the film's box office of $2,300,000,000 holding the record for 12 years until it was surpassed by Cameron's own Avatar from 2009 year.